Cutiecalities, welcome back to my channel, and let's continue with the garland. So in today's video I'm gonna be showing you guys how to create the black cat. As you can see, this is how it looks like, and I have all of the three completed, and I'm gonna show you guys today the last one. What we're gonna need for the tutorial will be a 3mm hook, a 1.1mm hook, the yarn needle, the markers, and the pair of scissors, the tiny ones. And to create the cat we will need a black yarn. We are going to need the ivory one that I showed you guys, and we're also going to need a light yellow color as well to create the eyes. To create the cat, guys, because it's again the black yarn, I'm not going to be able to show you guys in the camera. I'm going to be creating with my friendly pink yarn. So I'm gonna show you guys basically the base, the cat in the pink, and then I'm gonna be creating with the black one, and then we're gonna be putting everything together. This one is gonna be also easy, just like the ghost. So let's begin with the tutorial. So for the cat I'm gonna be using the 3mm hook. So the base of the cat is gonna be basically the circle that we created for the witch. So first thing that you guys wanna do is create a magic loop. And then after that, you guys want to create your first chain. There we go, just one. And then you guys want to create 6 single crochets. So now you guys will be pulling the yarn, and then you guys going to be closing the circle. And then you're going to find the stitch on the other side and then just create a slip stitch just to connect everything. So next thing that you guys want to do is create a chain, just one like that, and then you want to create 2 single crochets on each stitch all around the circle. There we go. So when you're at the end, just find another stitch on the other side and then just create a slip stitch. This is how it looks like. So now the next row, so we're going to be doing exactly the same amount of rows for the witch as well. So we're going to be doing 4. So the next one, it's going to be also chaining 1. So the next row is going to be basically doing 1 single crochet on one stitch and then 2 single crochets on the next. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All around the circle. So when you get to your last one, just create a slip stitch. So now you guys want to chain 1 and then create exactly the same as on the previous row. So 1 single crochet on one stitch, 2 single crochets on the next, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, all around the circle. So when you get to the last one, just find a stitch on the other side and then create a slip stitch. So now we're going to be working with slip stitches. So just create your first one, just here. And then you want to mark down the previous stitch, so basically the last one in the row. So this one right here, just get a marker, get a pin or something that you can just mark that down and put a marker right on the last stitch right here. And then from this stitch you're going to be counting 8. So 1, counting this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. On the next one, on the 9th, you're going to be putting another marker, so here, and you're going to be making the slip stitches all around until you get to this one. So you will be doing this one as well. So when you get to that one, you stop doing the slip stitches, and then I'm going to show you guys how to do the ears, as you can see right here. So when you get to the last one that we have to do, you're going to be removing the marker and then you're going to be making your last slip stitch. So leave this marker right here and then we're going to be working only right at the top right here. So now for the ears, you're gonna be chaining 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So on the second one, so counting this one as 1, on the second, a slip stitch. On the third one, we are going to do a half double crochet. And then on the last one, we are going to do a double crochet. So now we are going to be skipping 2 stitches. So 1, 2. On the third one, you're going to be doing a slip stitch. So now you're going to be slip stitching 2 stitches. So 1, 2. And then you're going to be creating the next tier. So you're going to be following the same step as the other one. So chain 4. On the second one, a slip stitch. On the next one, a half double crochet. And then on the next one, a double crochet. So basically we're going to be skipping 2, so 1, 2, and then on that one, which the marker is, we're going to be doing the slip stitch. So skip 2, 1, 2, on the third one, a slip stitch. So if you guys just want to create another one, just another slip stitch, just to make it a little bit more secure, you can do that. And then this is how it looks like. Oh my god, it's so cute in pink. Okay, so now you can just fasten off. And then of course you're doing it in the color black, so you can just weave it in all the yarn, and then you can just cut the remaining that you have, and then you're basically gonna have a clean project. So we can just add the eyes and the little whiskers. So now I'm gonna be just doing my black cat in the black color, and then I'm gonna come back and then I'll show you guys how you can do the eyes and the whiskers as well. So as you can see, I just finished doing my black cat. This is the pink one and this is the black one. You can see it's exactly the same size. And you guys will see, if you're using a different yarn, you will need to create more rows in order to have the size that you want. This is the size that I want, but of course if you change the yarn, if you're not using exactly the same one, your cat can be a little bit smaller or it can be a little bit bigger regarding the sizing. So just keep in mind that you guys can just choose however size that you want basically, or you can do a little bit bigger if you want, and then or you can do a little bit smaller, so it's up to you. And first thing that you guys want to do is to create the circle, okay, the yellow circle for the eyes. So for this one I'm gonna be using a 1.1 millimeters hook, so this one. So this is the yarn. It's a very thin yarn compared to the black yarn. This is a 3-ply, this is a lace. So the first thing that you guys want to create is a magic loop, and then you guys want to create your first chain. So this is a very delicate yarn, guys, so it's a little bit hard to work with. And then you guys want to create your first chain. So now the next thing is to create 6 single crochets. So you guys can go ahead and do that. This is how it looks like. So I have 6 single crochets, and then you guys want to pull the yarn, and then now you guys want to slip stitch with the other side. And then the next step would be to create single crochets all around, and we're gonna be doing exactly the same as the cat as well, so 2 on each stitch. So 2 single crochets on each stitch all around the circle. When you guys get at the end, just find a stitch and then create a slip stitch. Now you guys want to create slip stitches all around on each stitch on the circle, and then you guys can just fasten off. So that's the last thing that we're gonna do. And then when you get to the last one, just slip stitch, and then you guys can just fasten off. So now grab both yarns that you have and then just create a knot on the back, and then you can just cut the remaining yarn. Make sure you don't pull too much, just make sure it's like straight on the back, just so we can close, because it's very hard to weave at the back because you don't have a lot of space at the back to do that. So I just created a knot, and then just to make sure that everything is secured in place. There we go. So just make sure you do that, and then you can just cut the remaining yarn on the back. So here we go, this is how it looks like, both of them. So now to create the whiskers, you want to hold with your thumb and your index finger right here at the top, and then you want to roll the yarn 6 times around your fingers. So let's count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When you get at the top, hold, and then you can just cut the remaining yarn right here, and then you want to cut a little bit extra. Now with your yarn, you just want to put it in the middle, and then you want to create a knot right in the middle. Now you can choose where you want to place the whiskers. So I'm going to be putting the whisker just right below the circle, and then you can just pass these 2 yarns to the back. So find the stitch right at the top, and then you can move one of the yarns to the back. There we go. And then you're gonna find another one on the bottom right here, and then you can just move the other one to the back as well. And then now you guys can just make a knot right on the back, and then you can just cut the remaining yarn that you have. And also you can just cut the loops that you have on the sides just to create the whiskers. So now the next thing that we're going to be doing is attaching the eyes, just one on each side, just like that. And then we are going to be doing the black in the middle of the eyes as well. You get a little bit of the yellow yarn, you need the needle as well. So just pass through the loop and then create a knot at the end. There we go. So just create a little knot, and then decide where you want to place the eyes, and then just hold it in place. So just get the needle from the back to the front. What you guys want to do, it's go through the back and then get a little bit of the eyes as well. There we go. And then just go through and sew it together. Just leave a little bit on the back so you can go and fasten off basically, and then go through the front to the back like that. Go through the loop with your needle and then just fasten off. So now you can just go back and forth and sew all around the eyes. So there we go. Now you guys just want to weave to the next side for the other eye. So now to attach the other eye, just choose where you want to place them. Leave a little bit of space in between. And then now you're just gonna go back and forth again with the other eye. Just exactly what you did with the other side. So now you guys can just move to the back and then find the stitch and then just fasten off. So this is how it looks like. So the next thing that you guys want to do is get a little bit of the black yarn. So we are going to be sewing the black in the middle of the eyes, and then you're gonna use also your needle and then just go through the loop just exactly as the yellow one, and then you're gonna be creating a knot right at the end. so you have a little knot at the end. So from the back, and then you're gonna move it to the front, choose a stitch right at the edge right here, and then move the yarn, and then you're gonna find another stitch right at the top, and then go through and pull the yarn to the back. You can just leave it like that if you want, but I just like it to go through one more time, so it's just a little bit thicker. So go through one more time, and that's it. So that's the only thing that you want to do. And then now you're gonna weave to the other side. Just move the yarn to the other side, just like that. And then you want to do exactly the same on the other side. That's it, guys. And then now you can just find the stitch on the back, and then you can just fasten off. So this is how it looks like. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and stay tuned for my next video, which is gonna be the one that I'm gonna show you guys how to create the pumpkin, and then the next one is gonna be how you create the garland. So I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and also leave this video a massive thumbs up, and I'll see you guys soon on my next video. Bye bye.